Welcome to a Mr. Positive Live exclusive. It's another scammer alert video. We're talking about the top 10 catfishing scams to look out for in 2025. Now, we did a video the other day talking about investment scams to look out for. Now we're talking about catfishing scams, which are more common on dating applications and stuff like that. First off, we're on YouTube at Mr. Positive Live. Click on the bell icon to get notified when we go live and post new videos. Now, catfishing scams are taking a new step forward with AI generation, and how you can create fake videos or fake profiles, deep fake videos, and even images that aren't real people. Let me show you how it's done. Now, in our video talking about crypto investment scams, I showed you how easy it is for AI software to generate fake images or that seem real. So let me say right here, please make me a profile photo of a beautiful 35-year-old woman, blonde hair, blue eyes. And watch how easy this is. Now, I showed you again in that investment video how easy it is for AI or someone to just create a quick AI video, and it's free. There are websites out there that, you can see right here how simple that is. She looks 35 years old, looks pretty nice, and you would assume if you saw that on a dating app, you might assume, hey, that looks pretty real. The skin's very smooth. It does a pretty good job. Now, just imagine with Sora 2, you can now deepfake with Sora 2. I'm not giving anybody any information. I'm just saying you can make deepfakes now that are very realistic. And, we're going to talk about today why these scams are so dangerous and what you can do to protect yourself from catfishing scams. But now with AI, you used to be able to do backwards image searches using Google Lens, using different alternatives, and third-party applications where you could, image search some photos. But now where it's AI, it's a little bit harder to tell. And it takes a little more deeper investigations with deep fakes and deep voice over fakes. It's really hard to tell. The top catfish scams to look out for involve financial. People get very desperate. They're in a lot of these scammers are in areas, and I don't want to be mean, but they're in very poor areas of the world. They're in very poor areas of the United States, and they just don't have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of resources. Now, other people have done videos like this: Pleasant Green, Kid Boga, Progi, Scammer Payback. They've all done videos going after scammers, more into call centers and stuff. But they also, like Pleasant Green, goes after, real dating scammers. And, catfishing is one of the most dangerous scams, even in 2025. So these people get desperate, and they're in poor areas like the Philippines, Nigeria. They're all over the world. India, Pakistan. These people are desperate. They don't have a lot of money, and they need money, so they scam. They create fake accounts because they get desperate. Now, here in the United States, we're probably the highest target here and in Canada for these type of catfishing scams. The more common now on Facebook and Instagram, if you receive like some weird message that you don't know who it is, these applications do need to do a better job of sorting fake spam accounts. Most of them, you can tell, are from Nigeria. A lot of them will use the word am first in the beginning of a sentence. Poor grammar, poor photos. And, these people now with AI can now just say, hey, fuck it. I don't need to so much steal the images of somebody. I can just go to, Google Gemini and create a photo instantly. Like I'll give you an idea. Now, if it was an older woman, a perfect example. Make me a 65-year-old woman who's healthy and is smiling at the camera. And they'll even target elderly people. And it's so dangerous now that I showed you the younger girl, a 35-year-old, how easy it is to make a generated video or generated photo of a woman who's, looks like a grandmother, very healthy, and takes care of herself. Now, that can easily fool elderly man, even old elderly woman. So you got to be very careful on how AI is manipulated because now they can do it. See what Sora 2, check out the video I did where they're making fun of people with handicaps. It's just really sick stuff, making fun of dead people that have been dead for 30 years. Videos out there with Tupac Shakur hanging out with Marilyn Monroe. I mean, it's funny, but not really. Making fun of civil rights activists like Martin Luther King. Come on now. They're taking it too far. So we're going to go over these scams that you need to look out for right here with the catfishing scams. There are some key red flags. If they're avoiding wanting to use video calls, they may say, well, I want to keep it in the text. If they keep avoiding it, say they're going to do it, but keep avoiding it, or they'll say their cameras are broke, the phone doesn't work great. They may even request you to buy them a phone and send it to them. I've had this happen. I mean, I fuck with these scammers all the time. They're easy to fuck with. Most of them are in Nigeria, poor African countries, nothing personal. Go get a real job. Making these fake accounts, stealing photos, making AI deep fakes. It just isn't working anymore. People are catching on to it, and it's one of those things where you can feel bad for the scammers, but, AI is actually going to protect scammers. And Facebook, you can report an account, but Facebook doesn't take it down. Instagram, same thing. Oh, we couldn't prove if it was fake or real. So this is happening a lot. So again, red flags are if they're not willing to video chat with you. They don't want a video call with you. Not even video call, but even just voice chat. So that's another red flag, and they keep avoiding it, changing it on the fly, things like that. If they're requesting money from you, obviously love bombing you, using stolen photos, it should be against the law to steal photos, but they won't teach you. Scams based on financial, depression, financial gain, basically emergency or travel scams. A scammer will claim they need money for a sudden emergency or illness, or family member has fallen ill. Advanced fee scams are very common in 2025. They will promise a large sum of money, a prize, or even a business opportunity that seems too good to be true. Processing fees and stuff like that. The lottery scams, it may start out as just a casual, hey, I want to get to know you and stuff. Let's take it over to WhatsApp. That's another red flag. They're asking you to go to WhatsApp. If they want you to take it over to Telegram, which is very common for scammers. Celebrity investment scams, fake investment scams. Go check out the video we did. This is often a variety of different scams. They try to get you to join a group, an advanced group, or rich people and stuff like that. So these scams are quite common in 2025, and you have to be very careful. Scams based on emotional, psychological manipulation is very common. Number one, love bombing. They will show you with attention, excessive attention, flirtation, and then the love very early into the relationship. They create a strong emotional bond, making it feel like, hey, this person really likes me. But if you notice it's moving along too fast, that's usually what a scammer wants. The quicker they can get you sucked in, the quicker they can scam you. Okay. Victim complex is number two. They create a tragic backstory. Maybe their husband died or something like that in a car accident or something. Who knows? A kid died or something like that. Family member or something. They may say they have a kid. You may see this on Facebook and other dating applications. Tragic backstory of playing the victim, sympathy. And then what they'll do is over time, they'll try to target you for money because they're building your trust first with the tragic story. And that's how it works. Oh, I lost my husband years ago. This does happen. It's just what it is. Isolation tactics is number three. They may try to isolate you from friends and family, suggesting that only they understand you. They may get jealous that you're in other relationships. You may notice this. Now, anybody asking for about your financial information, anybody asking about your job in the first 10 minutes of chatting with them, block them immediately. These are usually tactics that scammers use to find out if you're rich, have a lot of money, because later on they can target you. And this is what they do. Scams based on lack of veritable identity. Again, avoiding video calls. They will consistently make excuses for why they can't video chat, which prevents them from seeing their face. They may use AI deepfakes to eventually to screw with you. Always look for a South African voice, an African voice, Nigerian. You'll be able to tell. Poor grammar, the accent's off. You can usually tell. They're also not willing to do audio chat, over phone or whatever. So, and the other red flags are taking it off of a third party app. So let's say you meet this person on Facebook and you start chatting. A lot of times, let's say you have somebody added or a popular celebrity. I've noticed this is a pretty common tactic that Nigerians will do and other Filipinos that scam too because they're in poor areas. What they will do is they will basically make fake accounts and go onto those fake accounts. And if you comment on, say, a celebrity, a news person, anybody like that that's popular, who's got a large following, they're going to make a fake account. And they're going to start liking the comments you leave. And they may even pretend to be a celebrity. And then that's when they start targeting. So it's not so much a catfishing scam. They may pretend to be a celebrity. That celebrity likes you or something like that. And then it turns into the scam. There's a lot. There was one that just happened to me just recently. I fucked with them. And they were pretending to be from Fox News Channel, one of the reporters on the 5. And they obviously only have 240 followers, 240 friends, and 3 followers. And all you got to do is just go to, and a lot of them are learning, but go to basically, you can kind of follow steps where they're going, things they follow. They follow Nigerian soccer, things like that. That's usually a pretty common tactic of scammers. They will have their followers, mostly Nigerians, Middle Easterns, they're following each other to make it look like the account is more professional looking. And usually you can tell the people that are following them, if they're all Middle Eastern and Nigerian, and you can tell, that's, most people, they'll create, you can tell the same type of people they have added. They go after people that are easy to manipulate, older people, they just do. They know what to target. These people are smart, but stupid at the same time. Okay. Inconsistent information is number 2. They may have conflicting stories about their life, job, family, and background. Got to be careful. That's why they want to move it from, say, Facebook Messenger, where you can report it and it'll be deleted. Instagram, same thing. WhatsApp, you can block them. But once they get you on, say, Telegram and stuff like that, they begin the stage, especially with a pig butchering scam, to fatten a pig and get you scammed and get you so they can prepare you to scam you. People sometimes get psychologically driven in the faster these people move. They know what they're doing. Sometimes now they get a lot of photos they steal. But again, if you know what to look for, the key red flags, things like that, you will pick up on it. Again, number 3, fewer online footprints. Their social media profiles may have few friends or followers, limited posts, and not many people tagged in the photos. So look for that as well. And again, you can always go to, if you're looking to find a fake account, you can always go to their account and basically, I'll give you an idea. You can always go to their account and you can always go to About. You click on About, and a lot of people will try to turn this on. And you can go to Recently Seen, Recently Viewed. You can also go to, I usually go to About, but they'll have stuff where they're followed and stuff. And you can usually tell who they follow and stuff like that. Now, some people are smart and they turn that stuff off. You got to be very careful. Always do your image search. Even if it doesn't show anything, does not mean it's not fake. These people are getting a little smarter, and they're not clicking on links. You can't grab their IP address, or where their time zones are and stuff like that. So you got to know what you're doing and make sure to try to avoid a lot of these scammers who steal photos of, like, there was one I was talking to, and they've actually got 4 accounts, and one's got like 2,300 views, and there's quite a few fakes. There's quite a few. So you got to be careful. If there's more than one account, it's probably Nigerians faking it, making accounts, and then deleting them later on. So you got to be careful. They'll do this with news personalities. They're desperate and they need money, and they're going to do it as fast as they can. It's becoming more common now in the Philippines because the economy there is not that great. And then moving back into what I was saying again, using fake and stolen pictures is number 4. They will use professional photos or images to expose their own doings. Sometimes they'll blackmail you, stealing your photos. They're now doing deep fakes or using people's photos. The red flags now to look out for. The military or overseas profession. These seem to be very common tactics used on elderly people and anyone really of any age. The scammer claims to be a professional, such as an engineer, doctor, or someone in the military. You got to be careful. Red flags are they are unable to meet you in person or on a video chat, citing certain deployment issues or certain rules. Okay, they'll lie about their location and stuff like that. Number 2, a sudden emergency. After quickly professing their love to you, the scammers invent reasons in crisis, accidents, people sick, hurt. Red flags for this one are fabricated stories are designed to make you feel bad for them, so you'll send them money after they built the trust. The lie. They might claim they need money, sick family members, or medical emergencies and stuff like that. They may say they were married and they tragically passed away and try to build up this story. Oh, we seem like we're connecting and hitting it off pretty fast. Number 3, the crypto investor. This one's very common. We've already done a video. Go check out the full video. In this increasing common scam, which is the biggest one in 2025, the Catfish poses a successful crypto investor. Now you'll see a lot of times you'll see websites that are created, and one way you'll know that it's fake is at the website. You always want to look at the website's history. Now there are websites that you can check the time of when the app was, or the website. Take the website's address, copy and paste it. Go to Google search, type in web history of a web page. I want to find out, and there are plenty of websites out there where you can reverse search the website of when it was created. And if it was just created within, say, a month or 2, you'll see a red flag right there. I've already ran into a couple where I actually went on to a couple of the pages, and multiple photos of the same people were used on different applications. I even checked the time when it was created, about 2 or 3 months ago, and then there was another one created 2 or 3 months ago. What you'll see is broken links, and those broken links will be their Facebook pages are no longer working, Instagram pages are no longer working, and say a WhatsApp number is no longer working. If they have multiple WhatsApp numbers, that's another red flag as well. Be aware. Broken links, multiple Facebook pages, multiple, and if they have like 3 or 4 of them, chances are they're probably working together. It's probably a group working together. They could be in a call center. They could be in a home. It could be a family. Understand all these scams are coming from poor areas of the world. Just are. There are some in the United States, but most of these are in poor areas like Lagos, Nigeria, Cameroon, areas in Africa, Somalia. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, even some of them coming out of the Middle East and over in India and over in the Philippines and Eastern Asian countries. So you got to be very careful. Look for the red flags and just don't fall for the scams. There are tons of them out there, tons of them, and just know what to look for. Most of these are poor people with not much money, not much reasons. They have to get into a job, make quick money, and that's what they're doing. I'm not saying feel bad for these scammers, but they are doing this to try to get money for their family. I can fully understand. I've done enough investigating over the years. I know what they're looking for. Number 4, explicit content and extortion. The scammer pushes for sexual explicit photos. They may even use your photos and use deep fake videos of AI and put your face on there. The scammer pushes for sexual explicit photos, videos early into the relationship. Red flag is if you send intimate photos, media, they will later on blackmail you and threaten to release this information on their social media pages. The lie is their romantic or sexual interest is just to scam you. We see this a lot in the Philippines. Number 5, the just about to meet scam. The scam develops a deep online connection with you and makes plans to meet in person. But the major problem here emerges it's last minute. Red flag is they reportedly postpone or cancel in-person meetings, increasing problems, family emergencies, or stolen passports. The lie, the tactic prolongs the description of when they were supposed to meet. Number 6, the rich and generous sugar daddy. You see this one a lot too. This is fairly new. The scammer poses as a wealthy person who promised to send you money or gifts in exchange for a relationship. Red flag is they may send you fraudulent checks for more money than is promised. This is called money laundering. This is called basically, as we say, you become a money launderer. Okay, they need to send money if they're in the Middle East, they're in India, and they need a cash clown, as we call it. If they need someone who they can send money back to, you become a money mule. Okay, and this is what this is about. This is about gathering someone that they can send money to, and then you send it back in a package to them in the Middle East or Philippines or Nigeria. Okay, this is money mule is more in India. This one's more done in places in India, Dubai, and places like that. The red flags, they may have frequent checks sent to your house. You got to wire it back to them. They may even use checks that are bounced. So they make you go and cash it, and then they'll make you take it out immediately. So then you're stuck paying the bill later and could go to jail. Fraud. So you don't want to fall for this. The lie, this is an advance fee scheme. They'll do this with job scams too, where you end up paying them, not the other way around. You're not getting any money. They're just taking whatever you had in the bank, you're sending it back to them, and you get nothing in return. That's a scam. 7, the imposter scam. The scammer creates fake profiles using stolen photos, personal details, sometimes even impersonating a real person or a celebrity. Red flags, performing a reverse image search reveals that their photos have been used in other accounts, other places, different names. Delete them, block them immediately. The lie, they have fabricated. They may even do this like VIP crap. Or how long you been a fan? I've seen this on Facebook with some of these news personalities. I'll comment on a person's photo, say, "Hey, you look beautiful," something like that. And then all of a sudden, you have a fake account that has like two followers, and they're like, "Oh yeah, come talk to me. I'm the real person." Those are fake accounts. Those are all fabricated by Nigerians to try to scam you. The lie is they'll just fabricate a story. Number 8, the mutual friend imposter. Catfishing scams have evolved to be more stable by starting with a believable backstory. Red flags for this one, they refuse seemingly real, mature friends, but in question, or they might even just hack the person's account on Facebook. You see that a lot. 9, the isolation tactic. The scammer tries to cut you off from your real world support system. Red flag, they make you feel like you're just their world and you need to focus on just them. Scammers like that. And then they can isolate you, manipulate you. And, that's what they do with elderly people. They try to get them to send them more money and more money. So you watch Social Catfish, you'll see a lot of those stories. Number 10, the quick move off platform scam. The scammer tries to move your conversation off the dating app onto the social media sites like WhatsApp, usually Telegram. Again, you see this with investment scams, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. You get the idea. Usually these people are in call centers in India, Philippines, Eastern Asian countries. These people are poor. They have to spend. They have to support their family. They're hired to come into these jobs in very poor areas, and it's usually criminal government, crime, criminal organizations. They bring these people in. They think they're doing a real job, but they realize they're actually scamming people, and that's what happens. The red flag is insist of using WhatsApp and Telegram. I mean, that's common. I mean, people do use WhatsApp, but scammers more than real people. This allows them to avoid deletion, controls, and they're able to not get a track record of saying, oh, yeah, that's why I say, now, even if you try to screenshot the images on WhatsApp, it'll actually protect the scammer. I'll show you what I mean. If I go to WhatsApp, and, I'm just using this as an example, I'm not going to show the image, but if I try to screenshot it, it's going to turn black. So they're protecting, WhatsApp's actually protecting the scammer, which they probably don't realize, but they're actually protecting the person who's scamming. If you wanted to get proof, you would have to find a backwards way around trying to screenshot. So a lot of these applications on Telegram, WhatsApp, are blocking you from taking their photo and screenshotting it so that we can get the information if you lose money or something. So it's really, really hard now with the way they're doing things and privacy and stuff like that. Again, just don't fall for scams. I'm Mr. Positive. You know the red flags. You know the things. Check out more of my videos right here on Mr. Positive Life. And please subscribe. Thanks for watching.